Hello and welcome everybody. This is the third match of today. Spartans versus Trophy Kings. Prabhu will be operating with the ball in hand, and it's the two batters Venkat and Saravanan. Ramachandran who's out in the middle to open. The field seems to be spread. First ball of the contest today. Prabhu. That's a tall burly bowler. Will get a lot of purchase from the surface, isn't it? Over the wicket. Back of a line delivery. Just squaring up and defending it to cover. Short of cover actually. The Trophy Kings, they had a horrific time yesterday, and they'll be looking forward to bounce back. It's been a decent over so far, and the two batters yet to get off the mark. Saravanan Ramachandran and Venkat batting at this point in time. Prabhu with the ball in hand. Flicked away this time towards square leg and off the mark. First runs on the board. A single taken. A brilliant over. Brilliant over this has turned out to be for the Spartans. Vijay into the attack. He'll be bowling alongside Prabhu. Gets the inside half of the bat towards mid on this time. It's in the air this time. Will it be taken? And yes, it is. First wicket down. Sharavanan. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, dear. He has dropped it. Have a look at it. I mean, for a moment, it seemed like it was a great effort and he had the fingers underneath the ball. But have a look at it. Oh, my goodness. You simply cannot do it. Such a great effort. The first wicket gone begging. And Vijay almost got the wicket. Tries to hit this one and finds mid off fielder. Oh, he's going for the rash shots this time. Wild stroke, wild slog across the line and beaten an inside edge onto the pads. An inside edge back to the pads once again and deflected towards mid off. Wide edge delivery this time and just inside the tram line on the offside. Two overs gone and two brilliant overs so far. It's four for none and Prabhu is into the attack. The current run rate is just falling under two at this moment in time. Venkat and Sharvanan, one of those was already gone, Sarvanan in the previous over. But a dropped catch, short third fielder, with a short third fielder, and that is the reason why it's not a wicket. Tries to hammer it and straight into the hands of mid off. Easy peasy, bucket hands of Chelsea number 96 Raghu, who represented Pondicherry as well in the state team, and that's quite a simple take. 4 for 1 and a wicket for Prabhu. Gone. Thudded onto the pads and the finger goes up. Sanjay will have to disappear. If there's no bat involved, I'm pretty sure this is going to be out. I mean, even if you take a DRS, I don't think the decision should be altered. He's trying to have a conversation with a non striker, and they've gone upstairs at this moment in time. TV Empire's verdict, we will wait for it as the ball tracking and other stuffs shows up.
Welcome to match number 24 of PRPL Pondicherry Rural Premier League, where we are unearthing the young Pondy talents. And in the match, வந்து யார் கேப்டன் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்மளோட சூர்யா குரூப் ஸ்பார்டன்ஸ் விடாத ரகுபதி சூர்யா குரூப் ஸ்பார்டன்ஸோட கேப்டன் along with us. And இங்கே we do have சரவணன் நம்மளோட Trophy Kingsோட கேப்டன் along with us. We do have match official and who's going to pick up the call. Surya Group Spartans will keep up the call and Trophy Kings will pick up. It is the call and edit is. So Trophy Kings Google பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே. அப்போ விங்ஸ் டாஸ் ஜெயிச்சிருக்கீங்க. என்ன பார்க்கலாம்? Any particular reasons for batting toss?
batting was strong, so நாங்கள் நல்ல ஸ்கோர் போட்டோம்னா பிரச்சனை இல்லை.
And any changes to the particular?
Two changes. முகமது
டாஸ் ஜெயிச்சிருந்தா என்ன பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? டாஸ் ஜெயிச்சிருந்தா என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க?
லிஸ்ட்டு கொடுத்துரு.
டாஸ் ஜெயிச்சு நாங்களும் பேட்டிங் தான் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். டாஸ் நல்ல டீம் நீங்கள் ஜெயிச்சா வந்து டாப் ஆஃப் தி டேபிள் வாழ்த்துக்கள், ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட். ஸோ தட்ஸ் நியூஸ் ஃப்ரம் த சென்டர். இட்ஸ் டாப் இன்னிங்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் the toss and they get to bat next. Welcome to
Two wickets already down in the fourth over itself, and still the power play going on. Swatted away, evading the fielder at deep backward point. Only a single taken. Tries to slash at it and gets beaten on the outside edge this time. Nicely driven down the ground and deflected off the hand of the bowler. Vijay has bowled 2 overs, conceded 6 runs, 4 overs gone, 13 for 2. Bowled him. Knocked him over. What a delivery. Muddy is the third wicket now. And inside the power play, the Trophy Kings, their batting is turning out to be misery. The Spartans bowlers, they have been right on the money. And the bowling change, Muddy into the attack and bringing in dividends as well. You hit, I miss, right on the money. Goes for the big shot. The dot ball pressure and the run rate pressure was building upon them, and that is the reason why we get to see that the batter really tried to go hard at it, but eventually couldn't really get a connection onto it, and beaten on the inside edge to see the furnitures dismantled. Vinod Visa is walking into the field, strolling into the field with a bat in hand. The new batter in will be joining Arvind Raj. Lovely boundary this time, and they really required some fours and sixes of the bats in order to get to a good total. Wide delivery now from Prabhu. This is third over. He's been given 3 overs on trot inside the power play, which is not really bad. And here's a look at the Pondicherry Rural Premier League Season 1. The matches, the upcoming matches. Tomorrow there are three games once again. LFP Soldiers versus Leo Warriors. Nayam Trophy Malpuducherry versus Vibgil Legends. Pondicherry, your champions versus the Trophy Kings as well. Three games. It'll be interesting to see how the two batters really lay the foundation for the innings because it's really important to build a partnership over here. The current run rate is 4.13. Knocked him over. What a delivery that is. The off stump goes cannoning. Prabhu. There's a reason why he has been handed the third over on a trot inside the power play itself. And this is the reason. The off stumper has been shooted away off the soil this time, courtesy of a brilliant pace on delivery from Prabhu. The batter tried to slog across the line this time and is beaten on the inside edge. Straighter delivery and the off pick goes flying. Batter tried to go across the line this time and has been beaten on the inside edge. Fourth wicket down inside the power play. Drives it towards deep point this time for a single. The TV umpire has been referred now. Time for some off spinner. Ramesh with the ball in hand. Tossed the delivery, stifled appeal, but no, has been whipped away towards square region for a single. Oh, what a catch! What a terrific effort over here from Ramesh. I mean, he's just defying the laws of physics. Might have just hurt himself. The Trophy Kings are there again collapsing. The batters are not really been able to do the job well. And talk about this delivery and the return catch from Ramesh. I think it deserves a lot of applause. Try to chip it and beautifully dived forward after going towards his left hander. Takes a scintillating catch, rewarding himself with a wicket straight away in his first over. Ramesh, for you. Brilliant delivery, brilliant delivery. Another one bites the dust, and it's Ramesh. Ramesh gets his second wicket this time. Beautiful delivery, LBW, straight at the stumps. The batter just trying to get inside the line. Have a look at it. Trying to get inside the line after an quite open stance that he had. And in the process, he just failed to get the bat in the line of the ball. pretty much free to delivery, and I think that's just a technical fault that the side effects of that stance that has led to the dismissal. Arvind Ghosh is the one who's come out to bat. Arvind is been here. Is Yesterday also we saw him bat, but not really that great enough. Already 6 wickets down, half a dozen wickets are down, and I mean they're certainly in a spot of brother. Arun Raj haven't hasn't really got a lot of balls to face. Pushed it back towards the right of the bowler now. Madhivin has been handed the ball for the second over also, and he's been pretty good so far. Down the leg stump line this time, and will be called a wide. He'll have to reload it. Fuller one, just getting across the line to flick at it. He wanted a single, Arun Raj, but was sent back by Arvind. Arvind coached 29 for 6 after 8 overs. 17 was gone, 71 for 9. Madhivin has been brilliant today with the ball in hand, has already picked up a wicket earlier on. Thirumurgan and Velarvinton, the two batters out there in the middle. White signal by the umpire. Tight bowling here. The bowler just trying to be a little aggressive on this case. Already two wides and a leg by in this over. The current run rate is 4.21, and they will be looking forward to at least play till the end and increase the runs, or at least take it forward and at least post something so that they can defend, they can fight at least. Nicely tucked away and for a boundary, much needed for actually. And Vellaravinthan is the one who's batting well at this moment. Tried to flick it and finds the gap as well. Down the leg stump line this time, and a wide has been signaled. Tried to pull this one away this time towards the deep mid wicket region, and that's a six as well. Slightly short from the bowler, and he just rocked back and pulled it over deep mid wicket for a six. Beautifully played this time. Just short of a length from the bowler this time. Vijay has been brilliant with the ball in the first spell, and this is the 6-1 good shot that I have seen from a batter against him, against Vijay so far. They will be looking forward to get at least get to the 100 run mark and get a little more than 100. Actually, nicely created room this time on the offside and finds the gap as well. That is a magnificent boundary. Length delivery attacking the stumps, but the batter is clever as well. He creates room and penetrates the gap between the two fielders. Lovely batting. 19 overs gone and one more over left in this innings. Vellari Vinton, he has some job to do with the bat now. He's really batting well. 28 of 21 balls now. Nice bowling. It's a heartland delivery, and the batter tried to glance it over short fine leg region. Gets it there on the midriff here. final over, and the batters making sure that the last wicket is not given away easily. Vela Reventon and Thirumurugan slashed away this time and beaten on the inside edge. Try to make room and attack the covers area, the offside region. We'll have a quick look at the replay now. Just clean it up, and pretty much we get to see this, isn't it? And the fag end of the innings, batters trying to rush for the big shots, and they had to go for it, but they'll be gutted that they haven't been able to manage 100 runs on the board. Nevertheless, the situation what they were in halfway through this phase, they would be contented, at least contended with 95 runs on the board. It's in the air this time. Will it be taken? And yes, it is. Fielder with a short third fielder, and that is the reason why it's not a wicket. Tries to hammer it and
நீ ஜெயிச்சா வந்து டாப் ஆஃப் தி டேபிள் அது வாழ்த்துக்கள், ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட். ஸோ நீ ஜெயிச்சா வந்து டாப் ஆஃப் தி டேபிள் அது வாழ்த்துக்கள், ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட். ஸோ
bowled him, knocked him over. Bowled him, knocked him over. Over here, the current run rate is 4.13. Over here, the current run rate is 4.13. Nicely. Try to pull this one away this time towards the deep mid wicket region, and that's a six as well. We're looking forward to get at least get to the 100 run mark and get a little more than 100. Actually, nicely created room this time on the offside and finds the gap as well. So we're back in this chase. The Trophy Kings, they've got only 95 runs on board. 96 will be the target. The players are making their way into the ground and settling for their own roles, respective roles over here. All right, ready to roll. It's time for action. Over the wicket comes the bowler. Inside edge. Back to the bowler. Thickish inside edge over here. Sarvanan is the opening bowler. Prabhu and Raghupati are here with the bat in hand. Sluggish delivery, fuller and slower outside the stumps. It's been pushed away towards short extra cover. Goes for the big shot this time and has been tonged hard over deep mid wicket for a six. Was in the area in his arc at this point in time, and Raghupati is gone for the slog. Have a look at it. Not much pace on it, and the batter just middled it nicely off the bottom half of the bat. Smashed it over deep mid wicket for a six. Beautifully defended. Right at the stumps, much better length. Pushed it with soft hands to admit on. Once again, played it with soft hands this time for a single down the square leg. One over is done and dusted, and it's only 1-6. We got to 6, 8 for none. Just opening the face of the bat this time towards the backward point. Fuller delivery from Arvind Raj. Aiming for the stumps this time on a length. Just nicely a deft touch towards a point area, and has picked up a single as well. It's in the air this time. Went for that big shot and is not at all happy. And the reason, a catch has been taken, and that's also the wicket. Raghupati is unhappy, and he will have to depart. Back of a lane delivery. Just couldn't come underneath the line of the ball on this case. Wasn't really in control of that pull shot he tried to hit this time, and that's a big blow. Early wicket down for the Spartans. Have a look at it. Nice kick off the surface, the top edge, and the ball comes straight down to extra cover fielder. Easy, easy catch, and the first wicket down for the Spartans. The Trophy Kings do not have a lot to chase, but they will be looking forward to do it in a haste in order to boost their net run rate. Tries to drive but gets a thickish inside edge towards backward square leg. Thambiraj, the new batter. Thambiraj being accompanied by Prabhu in the middle. Irvin decent with the ball in hand. A tall fellow, you know, hits the deck hard and tends to get extra bit of bounce as well. This one's been sprayed down the leg stump line, and they'll get a single. It's a wide signaled by the umpire. That must be nasty. That must be nasty. Tried to pull, but the extra bit of bounce off the surface doing the trick, and Thambi Raja getting hit in the body. It's a good gesture from the bowler Arvind Raj to walk up to the batter and check on him whether he's all right, whether it didn't hurt him a lot, and that's a good way, good gesture. This is why we love sports, isn't it? It not just builds team bonding, but also as a unity, as an environment. It creates, it sparks a lot of positivity, empathy, support, mutual cooperation, team unity. That is important. Tries to whack this one and gets a thickish inside edge towards fine leg. Field from the inner circle chases it down, but the two batters they'll get a couple of runs on this case. Fuller than a learned delivery, attacking the stumps once again. The batter stays in the crease and fends it down. stifled appeal from the bowler. Halfway through the third over, and only 12 runs on the board. In the first over, they managed to get 8 runs, and now things are looking very tight. The bowlers have done a good job. They're trying to build pressure on the opposition. Sarvanan Ram hasn't conceded a run yet so far in this over. 4 back to back dot balls, and that speaks volumes about his capability. Goes for the fuller one this time. Just cuts off the pad and towards the left of short fine leg. Tries to pull this one away, and inside half that will race towards the boundary ropes. Beautiful placement on this case. Wide on width on offering, and the batter just weighed back and jabbed it straight through the gates between mid wicket and square leg. Have a look at it. Nicely placed, nice timing onto that as well. Came into a very good position to hit that shot. 3 overs gone. It's 17 for 1. Hits the deck hard and beats the batter on the outside edge this time. Tried to cut on it, Prabhu. Prabhu has looked struggling, isn't it? He's on 2 of just 9 deliveries. I mean, that's a very poor batting strike rate. Sluggish delivery. So, when flicked away towards deep mid wicket for a single. Is that a taken? I mean, the catch has been taken, but I just felt if there was an edge on it. But no, no appeal from neither the bowler or the batter. But it's good bowling. This one seemed to have kicked off the surface quite a bit. Wide delivery. Just the line needs to be around the stumps. Beautiful line. Back of a length delivery over the off stump, and the batter well poised at the crease, just tapping it down with soft hands. Bowled him! What a peach of a delivery that is! My goodness, Arvind Raj, take a bow! The middle stump is castled and through the gates of the batter. He had nothing to do over here. I mean, even if you're not trying to play a rash shot, even if you're trying to play a defensive shot, it's castling onto your stumps, and that is the class of Arvind Raj. He's been bowling brilliant today. He's a stick to tight lines quite often, and have a look at that. The ball just skidded off the surface. There you go. Well, this one was his previous delivery when he got the better of Raghuram. And now here comes this recent one. Length delivery, just nipping a tad to beat the inside edge and knocks off the middle stump. The furnitures are disturbed. A brilliant piece of delivery. And there you go. That celebration, welcoming all the hugs from his teammates. Second wicket down, and it's not even 4 overs. There's something about this pitch on this on today. I mean, the last few days haven't really seen quite a big total. I mean, yesterday there was one of those matches which saw a little heavy total, but apart from that, it's been quite low scoring matches so far in the last couple of days, and especially today. I mean, no team I think has even been able to pass 150 runs. So that is quite a questionable remark. Yeah, but I think the pitches. I mean, there have been plenty of matches being played on similar pitches, and that could be one of the reasons we've seen unevenness in the bounce. There've been sharp turns for the spinners as well. All of a sudden, and the batting, I know, hasn't been up to the mark. I'll have to. You just simply can't blame the pitch. All of a sudden, the batting could have been more conscious. Could have been a more matured knocks we could have seen, but that hasn't been the case. And it's 4 overs gone. It's 20 for 2. Another one, and that's the third wicket down this time for TK. The Trophy Kings. They're certainly not batting like kings, isn't it? Goes for the big shot, came off the Q end of the bat surface, and a good catch being taken by mid-on fielder. Just stretching out on his toes and gobbling it in the air. Third wicket down inside the power play. The Spartans find themselves in a spot of a bother. Driven away this time and threads the gap as well. But oh, wait, that's a good stop. Using a little bit of foot into it, and that is the reason why it stopped all of a sudden. Huge cries from the bowler. Is very much interested for that LBW, but the question is, will the TV umpire nod his head? No, it didn't, and that is the reason why they go upstairs for a review now. Have a look at it. It was quite straight, a kept delivery. Not huge amount of pace onto that, but the batter tried to swing on this case, and it will be seen if there was any chunk of food onto that. Well, it seems that the original decision will be retained. Tries to flick this time, and a wide has been signaled. Beaten on the outside edge this time. Tries to go hit the length hard this time. Down the leg stump line. And a wide has been signaled. This is also the final over of the power play. Straight at the stumps. Almost a Yorker. Drilled it towards long on. Low full toss, played it straight back towards the bowler, but evading past him. Played it back to the bowler now. A brilliant over, and it's 31 for 3 at the end of the power play 6 over. Oh, that really kept low, very, very low. Hatavulla into the attack, and there's an inside edge this time towards the right of mid wicket. Thickish outside edge. The bowler wanted someone to catch that one, but I think there's no chance. Beautiful bowling. Just at the off stump line has been flicked away. They're trying to play with singles and doubles at this point in time. It's 34 for 3 in 7 overs. Nicely cut away this time and passed backward point for a four. Beautifully found the gaps this time. Nicely cut away behind point for a boundary. Beautifully smoked this time. Beautifully driven once again. Straight towards deep point for a single. Beaten on the outside edge this time. Fuller delivery outside the stumps. Batter tried to slam it down the ground, but beaten on the outside edge. Oh well, that will be some runs as well. So they're taking the scorecard with triples and doubles. So finding gaps and some misfielding has also aided the Spartans' way so far in this chase. Oh, is there an outside edge? No, just beaten on the outside edge. Well, that is some bowling. Beautiful bowling. 52 required and 72 balls. Played it towards deep point for a single. Just try to thump it this time towards the offside. Will it go all the way towards the ropes? No, there's some protection at the deep, and they'll get a couple of runs on this case. Hattavulla is trying to take wickets at the moment. The captain is trying to make constant changes in the bowling, but things aren't just not working. And with the Spartans bring up the 50 as well. Goes for the big shot this time. Shim is down the ground and whacks it across the line for a four. Nicely smashed across the line and beats a deep square leg fielder as well. Ramesh is trying to switch gears at this point in time, and that's a good news. Just tries to shimmy down the ground and hit across the line. Straight towards the grazing cows behind the fence. Pulled the length backwards and has been pulled away towards fine leg for a single. Whipped away this time towards mid wicket and will collect a single. 9 overs gone. It's 56 for 3, the Spartans. 10 overs gone and it's 64 for 3. Without Visa into the attack. They are in need of wickets. 32 runs required. Comes down the ground and beaten on the outside edge. Bowls on a length this time. Another wide delivery. You have to work on your extras. I think as a bowler, when you're already defending a very paltry total, you simply cannot give away a lot of extras, and that is just not done. Tries to cut away this time and beaten. Goes for the big shot and has been beaten on the outside edge. Not quite the timing over here. Vinod Visa is a good bowler, but the accuracy has to get improved, has to improve a little bit when it comes to bowling. Signaled 4 by the fielder at the deep, and rightly so. Has conceded 10 runs in his first over. Will be bowling his second now, and the required run rate is 2.78. Oh, beaten on the outside edge. A lovely bowling. Just asking questions outside the stumps on this case. Drilled away towards a deep point for a single. The bowler trying to vary his length. High up in the air, hasn't quite connected it well, and oh goodness me, jersey number 66. What have you done? Lackluster effort, I have to say. Very poor effort. A dolly being missed, and the ball just pops out of his hand, off his palm. And even there could have been a second or third attempt to grab that ball, but no, there wasn't any. Oh, you have to understand, I think, that they're not young aged people, or not kids, or not professional athletes. So yeah, there's a mixed quality of people who are playing it for the fun of the game, fun of cricket, and that is the reason why at times there's a little bit of lackluster. Slapped away, straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out, sent back and saved. There was backup for to avoid any sort of overthrows as well. Played it back to the bowler of the Q end of the bat. Nicely flicked away towards deep. Two more balls left to wrap up the spell of Arvind Raj. 20 required of 44 balls, that is 7.2 overs. Flicked away this time nicely. Will it find the gaps? The two batters seemed quite confident in the running between the wickets. Only a single. Flicked away this time towards deep mid wicket for a single. 18 required of the last 7 overs. It's 78 for 3. Thurumugana into the attack. Vijay is the new batter. They've got a lead wicket over here. The Trophy Kings. 17 required of the last 39 balls. Try to slash at it. Beaten and called wide. We'll have to reload it. Another miscued shot. Tried to pull it in front of square, but will get a single down to deep square leg. Kalaivanan Selvam. That's right. Beaten on the outside edge. Batting has been pretty erratic. I mean, it's just a paltry total. You don't need to get a huge amount of total, but I mean, I like the way that they played in singles and doubles and those occasional boundaries and on looseness. But if you talk about the timing and the shot selection, committing to the front foot, committing to the back foot, and uh, hitting it with the line of the ball, that I mean, it hasn't been appropriate. I won't give 10 out of 10 to the batters. I mean, there have been a lot of mistimed shot, a lot of miscued strokes. I know it's not an easy wicket to bat on. The ball has been keeping low on occasions. It's skidded off all of a sudden. So it's not easy, but if you are a good batter, you can find your way. You can at least time the ball whenever, at least 50% of the balls can be timed well. And so that is something that has been lacking today. Nicely found the gaps over here, and we'll take a couple of runs as well. Saravanan bowling it way too wideish and called a wide as well. A save attempted at the boundary ropes and curved down to one. That was a good save, actually. These kind of saves are really important in cricket. Nevertheless, this game is just almost done and dusted. Just 6 runs required from 22 balls, and with this single, it will be five required now. So it's just a matter of six. Will Vijay try to be the hero and go for a big shot now? That is my question. Sara into the attacker. Yeah, he goes aerial, but has he connected it well? And yes, he has. Straight over the fence for a six, and that is away. Finishes off it in style, Vijay. Spartans they finish at 97 for 4 in 15 overs and won by 6 wickets to defeat the Trophy Kings by 6 wickets and gain some valuable points. And what a way, just look at it. A full toss delivery, nothing delivery, slammed across the line, bludgeoned it over deep square leg for a gigantic 6 straight there behind the fence. Spartans won by 6 wickets, an incredible big victory, be it with the ball in hand, beating the field, beating with the bat. I mean, they have been superb at the power play. They did lose a couple of wickets and later on some more, but eventually some important knocks, some important, and they helped themselves with a victory. So that is also the conclusion for the third match of the day. We've seen three matches. We're seeing regularly three matches in the Pondicherry Rural Premier League, and the captains and the officials shaking their hands as the Spartans won by 6 wickets. We'll have a look at the standings. Pondicherry, your champions, right at the top, 9 points from 6 matches. Each team has played 6 matches. Spartans 9 points after these win. The Niyam Trophy Puducherry 9 points from 6 games. Pondi Super Kings 7. Vibgir Legends today they won in the previously and gained 6 points. Leo Warriors 5 points. Trophy Kings, goodness me, again they have lost, and that is the reason why they're at the penultimate position with 3 points from 6 games, just one victory, 4 losses. LPF Soldiers at the wooden spoon, yet to get off the mark. That's it from the points table and the net run rate. I mean, that is important as well. And have a look at the players as well. Most runs, it's Arvind, 165 runs in 5 innings of Pondi Super Kings. A strike rate of 127.91. But talk about strike rate, Thamarai Kannan, he's got 164 strike rate, 164.91, right at the penultimate position. Sabri, 142 runs he scored of Spartans. There's another batter of Spartans who's really scored some runs, 127 in 5 innings. Raghupati, again a strike rate of 13.04. Fantastic batter. Santosh Kumaran has got a strike rate of 149.38. Have scored 121 runs in 3 innings for the Vib Gear legend Santosh Kumaran. Today he was fantastic with the bat in hand. So yeah, that's the overall scenario of the most runs. And here it's time for the wicket takers in the Pondicherry Rural Premier League Season 1. Gavel, 13 wickets from 6 innings, a bowling average of 9.69. Could you believe it? Economy of 5.48. Now that is like a topper. Pavadisami, he bowled really well. M. Pavadisami for Pondicherry, your champions, picked up 11 wickets. There are two bowlers with 10 wickets from 4 matches. Puvirasan and Tamarai Kannan. Puvirasan of Pondi Super Kings, he played today, and Tamarai Kannan of Nayam Trophy Puducherry in the first game of the day. We did see him bowling average of 9.2. And talk about the bowling averages, the best is of Tivagar and Puvirasan. I mean, Puvirasan and Tivagar They have less than 9 bowling average. I mean that's superb, which means that they're not even conceding 9 runs to take 1 wicket. And if you talk about the maximum wicket, Thamrai Kannan, he picked up a 6 for as well earlier on. And the best economy wise, we can see Thiago is 5.13 economy, and that is just superb. And 5.28 by Tivagarji of Pondicherry Yacht Champions. Thiago of Nayam Trophy Melpuricherry, he bowled really well, 9 wickets in 4 innings, and 5.13 economy. Brilliant over here. Overall, it's been some brilliant bowlings: 13, 11, 10, 10, and all of them, the remaining in the list, all at 9 wickets. So there are 6 bowlers who have picked up 9 wickets and featuring in the top 10 list of the bowlers in Pondicherry Rural Premier League Season 1. And if you're watching this, do not go anywhere because the post match presentation will be here shortly. It's just a matter of time before we bring back the post match presentation ceremony. And there is also the dismissals affected, that is the catches by stumpings, or assisting in a run out. And here's some fantastic stats as well. Power to you by Crick Heroes. Shivabalan Harikrishnan, in 5 matches, he has inflicted 8 dismissals, caught behind 5, assisting in 1. Raghupati of Spartans.
Of match
He
number
is
24 in our PRPL Pondicherry Rural Premier League season number 1 2025. And in the match, யாருக்கு நடந்தது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா Trophy Kings between Trophy Kings and Surya Group Spartans. Trophy Kings won the toss, select to bat first. 95க்கு வந்து Surya Group Spartans வந்து bundle up பண்ணாங்க. Congratulations for that. ஒரு செம bowling performance அவங்கள்ட்ட. And அதில் டாப் விக்கெட் டேக்கராக இருந்தது யாருன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பிரபு 3 for 16 in his 4 overs. அதை தாண்டி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மதி வின் அவர் பேர்லேயே வந்து ஒரு வெற்றியை வச்சிருக்காரு. 4 overs கிட்டத்தட்ட 4 overs போட்டிருக்காரு. 2 for 15 in 3.5. அண்ட் கேப்டன் ரமேஷ் himself leading from the front with 2 for 11 in his 4 overs. இன்னொரு பக்கம் சபரி ஒரு T20ல மீடன் போடுற ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான ஈஸியாவே காமிச்சிருக்காருன்னு சொல்லலாம். 4 overs 3 for 15 in with 1 maiden for சபரி. கங்க்ராச்சுலேஷன் ஃபார் ஆல் தோஸ் பவுலர்ஸ். அண்ட் டிராஃபி கிங்ஸ் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ஹையஸ்ட் ரன் கெட்டரா வந்து வேலு கடைசி வரைக்கும் சூப்பரா ஆனாரு. 29 of 23 வித் 2 boundaries and 2 sixes, 126 of strike rate. அவர் கூட லாஸ்டா திரு ஒரு நல்ல பார்ட்னர்ஷிப் கொடுத்தாரு லாஸ்ட் விக்கெட்டுக்கு. லிட்டரலா ஒரு 40 runs 45 runs ஆட் பண்ணாங்க லாஸ்ட் விக்கெட்டுக்கு. That helped them to post a score of 95 runs. திரும்பவும் பேட்டிங்க்கு ஸ்பார்டன்ஸ் உள்ள பேட்டிங்க்கு வந்தாங்க. அதுல திரும்பவும் கேப்டன் ரமேஷ் himself நல்லா ஸ்ட்ரிக் பண்ணி 22 of 25 சூப்பரா ஆடி கொடுத்திருந்தாரு. அவரோட நல்லா சப்போர்ட் பண்ணி கொடுத்தாரு கலைவாணன். அண்ட் லாஸ்டா பாத்தீங்கன்னா விஜய் லாஸ்டா தான் சார் வந்தாரு. விநாயக் மகாதேவ்ன்ற மாதிரி வந்தாரு, டக்குன்னு அடிச்சாரு. 14 of 7 மேட்ச் டக்குன்னு முடிச்சு விட்டாரு. பவுலிங் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ஃபார் டிராஃபி கிங்ஸ் கேப்டன் himself சரவணன் லீடிங் ஃப்ரம் த ஃப்ரண்ட் 1 for 26 in his 4 overs. அதுக்கப்புறம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா அரவிந்த் பாண்டியா செல்லமாக அழைக்கப்படும் அரவிந்த் ராஜ் 2 for 20 அவரோட 4 ஓவர்ஸ்ல. அண்ட் திரு அவரோட டெபியூ விக்கெட் இங்க எடுத்திருக்காரு இன் PRPL 1 for 20 அவரோட 3 overs. அண்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் we are going up with post match presentation or first award நம்மளோட spirit of the match. I would like to call Aravind Raj to get the award from Trophy Kings.
தம்பி வந்திருக்கா
So congratulations Aravind Raj 2 for 20 அவரோட 4 ஓவர்ஸ்ல. Next of all, I would like to call a game changer. இந்த கேமையே டக்குன்னு சேஞ்ச் பண்ணி விட்டது, ஒரு வண்டர்ஃபுல்லா பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணி கொடுத்தது கலைவாணன் from Spartans 31 of 34 with 3 boundaries. Congratulations Kalai for நல்ல பேட்டிங் பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ். And last award but not the least, captain leading from the front for Surya Group Spartans, batting 22 of 25 and bowling 2 for 11 in 4 overs. இவர் bowling போட்டாருன்னா நிறைய டாட் பால்ஸ் மட்டுமே போட்டுட்டு இருக்காரு, சூப்பரா போட்டுட்டு இருக்காரு. நீங்க தான் கங்க்ராச்சுலேஷன்ஸ் சார். சார் அண்ட் ஃபியூ வேர்ட்ஸ்.
கஷ்டப்பட்டது கிடைச்சது நினைக்கிறேன். தேங்க்யூ. எல்லாமே நல்லா ஆனாங்க, டீம்ல எல்லாமே சூப்பரா எல்லாருமே அவங்க திறமையை வெளிப்படுத்தினாங்க. ஸோ அதனால தான் எங்களுக்கு கிடைச்சது. எதிர்த்து ஆப்போனன்ட் டீமும் நல்லாவே பண்ணாங்க, பட் இருந்தாலும் அவங்களுக்கு ஹார்ட் லக். சரி நெக்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச் இது பண்ண நான் கேட்டுக்கிறேன். தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச்.
தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். இதோட நம்மளோட போஸ்ட் மேட்ச் பிரசன்டேஷன் ஃபார் மேட்ச் நம்பர் 24 முடிவுக்கு வருது. PRPL சீசன் நம்பர் 1. இன்னும் சில மேட்சஸ் தான் லாஸ்ட் லீக் ஸ்டேஜஸ்ல இருக்கும். லாஸ்ட் லீக் ஸ்டேஜஸ்ல ஆளுக்கு ஒரு மேட்ச் இருக்கு. ஸோ மொத்தமா பாத்தீங்கன்னா 4 மேட்ச் லீக் ஸ்டேஜஸ்ல இருக்கு. அதுக்கப்புறம் செமிஸ் அண்ட் ஃபைனல்ஸ் மூவ் ஆன் ஆக போறோம். 3 more days remaining. And thank you very much for watching this. And மறக்காம இன்னமும் மேட்சஸ் வாட்ச் பண்ணுங்க. நிறைய எக்ஸைட்டிங்கான மேட்சஸ்லாம் அப்கமிங்ல இருக்கு. தேங்க்யூ.